Welcome back, everybody. We are back again with Death Note. We're doing episodes 3 and 4. Introductions. I'm Kevin. That's Tom. And Tom, you want to talk about our first introduction to anime?
So I was super happy with it. Yeah, what surprised me is how much ground they covered in two short episodes. I mean, in two short episodes, we got introduced to quite a few different characters. You got Light, you got is it right? What's the
Ryuk?
Ryuk?
Ryuk, I
And
think.
then you got L, the main character so far. And he finds the book. He's already writing down in it like crazy, killing people off right and left. He's getting power hungry.
Very
And
power hungry.
L comes into play and kind of does his little shenanigans and makes him think that that he's on screen, but it's not actually him. And it looks like it's going to be a pretty interesting dynamic between the two. And I really liked at the end where like they're both talking like in sync and they're like, "Well, I am justice," and I was like, "Oh my god, that's like it was such a good ending to the second episode."
Yeah. Yeah, I liked how L kind of checked his power a little bit. Like
Yeah,
he thinks he's like super smarty brains. And now he's got this like godly power to just kill whoever he wants. And L tricked him.
yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
yeah, like
It
he
was
went.
easy
He
to
sounded so
see.
surprised when he's like, well, I think El said something like he's evil or he's gonna bring him to justice, and he just had to look like bitch, you talking about like you're gonna bring me to justice? And it was just it's a very well written and yeah, I'm pretty excited to go forward with it.
Yeah, me too. Well, there's how many episodes? This was like 37?
37.
Nice. Okay, cool. Well, all right. Let's just get into it.
Let's do it.
Episodes 3 and 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Trash time.
All right, let's start with the tip line reports.
Yes, sir. Up to this point, we've received 3,029 responses about the murders via telephone and email. Most of these have been curious citizens and prank calls, but there are 14 people who claim to either know Kira or who have seen him. All 14 accounts were followed up on and carefully documented. However, nobody could provide any information that wasn't already publicly available. And
Liars.
lastly, this week there were an additional 21 people who called in claiming to be Kira. We didn't want to rule anything out.
We got Commissioner
so we
Gordon
followed
on the
standard
right.
procedure and created files for all 21 of them.
Concerning L's request that we investigate the time of death for each victim, we found that all of them occurred between the hours of 4 p.m. and 2 a.m. on weekdays, local time, with 68% of them occurring between 8 p.m. and 12 a.m. Weekends and holidays appear
Smart.
to be the exception to this rule, as the times of death vary much more widely than during
She has a family or a day job or goes to school.
Yup.
It suggests that given the times of death, our suspect could very well be a student.
Yeah.
We're dealing with an individual who has a very childish concept of right and wrong.
Spot on, L.
Of course, this is no speculation at this point.
Nailed
Still,
it.
I recommend you re-examine any assumptions you've made as to whether or not our suspect could be a student.
Does anyone else have something? to
My
put to
mustache is so straight.
Yes, sir.
No, no.
We've observed a dramatic decrease in the number of violent crimes committed.
Huh.
that? Well, I suppose it makes sense. We've suspected something like that would happen. Anything else?
No.
Just saying the ends justify the means.
Helping your sister with her homework. You sure are relaxed.
Of course. If the police try to come after me, I'm pretty confident I've got something that'll give me the advantage.
A pen.
Hey, glad you could join us for dinner. You hungry, Dad?
Oh,
my God. The plot thickens. Oh my god, bro.
So, look,
the murders are
tell me
coming
how
from
you
within the
feel.
house.
Everything's okay, I guess.
He's at the top of his class. My big brother's a genius.
I see. Well, Daddy's a policeman. And that must be the reason why you're so confident.
That's right. It's easy for me to hack into Dad's computer. We're on a home network, so I can copy the files I need without leaving a trace. This way I can keep track of their investigation.
I think you're a little bit too cocky there, buddy.
Well, isn't that interesting? Looks like the police are already beginning to suspect a student.
I guess that means you're in trouble.
He's going to end up having, like, knowledge that he shouldn't.
If the cause of death is written within 40 seconds of writing the person's name, it will happen.
Time to change
If
course.
the cause of death is not specified, the person will simply die of a heart attack. After writing the cause of death, details of the death should be written in the next 6 minutes and 40 seconds. That sound right to you, Ryuk?
So what's your point?
In other words, if I write heart attack as the cause of death, then I should be able to write down all the details, including time of death afterwards, shouldn't I? Looks like I'll be able to provide you with more entertainment now.
That's pretty smart.
Yes, it is.
Although L's going to be like, maybe he got the information that they thought he was a student. And they'll be like, there's a mole.
Inmate 148, what's wrong? Step out of it.
Step out of that heart attack.
He's killing one off every hour on the hour.
Considering that this new pattern has been going on for 2 weekdays,
it does punch some holes in the theory that our suspect is a student.
Why are all these victims in prisons where they are sure to be discovered immediately? Why not other criminals like before? I believe Kira is telling us that not only can he kill from a distance, but he can also determine the time of death.
As soon as we began to suspect that Kira might be a student,
there it is.
The pacing of the killings changed, as if to contradict that theory. It's obvious now. This is a direct challenge to me.
L's a smart dude.
I'd say L is probably starting to sweat a little by now. Well, my real agenda is to get close to L so I can eliminate him. When L discovers that I'm somehow getting confidential information, he'll be obligated to start investigating the police to find the source of the leak. When that happens, it'll only be a matter of time before the police start resenting L. And when they do, that's when I'll eliminate him.
Wow. Okay. Just so much information in one episode.
I know.
We demand that you assign us to a different case. Otherwise, you can have our badges right here and now.
Why? You're good cops.
Isn't it clear? It's because we value our lives, sir.
If what L says is true, Kira has some ESP-like power that somehow allows him to kill people indirectly, from anywhere.
Well, if I were Kira, sir, I'd probably want to try and get rid of the people who were trying to catch me.
But then again, L never had to show his face or reveal his name, for that matter. I'm sure you recall L's last
That's
request.
fair.
He asked that we take a closer look at how these victims' identities were made public. Unlike some of them, we're out there investigating this case wearing police IDs with our names and photos on them. Anybody with a computer can find out who we are. We don't hide our faces. We're out in the open.
Sir,
Resentment.
the truth is we could be killed by Kira at any time.
Hold it right there.
They, in fact, did not hold it right there.
They don't take orders from you anymore.
They quit.
There are 141 people in the police force who have access to classified information regarding the investigation. I am sure that somewhere in this list of police officers and the people closest to them, we will find our suspect.
There it is. Papa.
I'm here because I have to stick around till the death note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first. But make no mistake, Light, I'm not on your side or L's side. But as your roommate, I might have a few things to say now.
What's this about, Ryuk? Why are you telling me all this stuff now anyway? It's really not like you.
You're being followed by another human. He's watching you right now.
Go introduce yourself. Get their name.
Hey, you want to be friends?
But because I'm always following behind you wherever you go, I feel like I'm constantly being watched.
But the longer I let this person keep following me, the greater the chances they'll figure out who I really am.
Why would they be
Above
following
all,
you in the first place?
I need my stalker's name. Once I figure that out,
I think we might have a
I
new
can
character.
get rid of him for good.
And why do Shinigami have to write the names of humans in their death notes? It's because we are able to take human lifespans for ourselves.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean by that?
Let's say you have a human who is due to live until the age of 60, and a god of death wrote that this person would die at 40. 60 minus 40 equals 20. Now those 20 years taken from someone in the human world are added to that god of death's life.
Interesting.
On the other hand, no matter how many names you write in your death note, your lifespan will not increase. The second difference between us will probably be of even greater interest to you. Shinigami can tell what a person's name is by just looking at their face. We know instantly. And do you have any idea why? Because through a Shinigami's eyes, a human's name can be seen above their head. Not only that, we see their lifespan as well.
Oh, damn.
It's like a multiplayer game.
That's right.
I know.
I'm able to see your name and lifespan right now. And every time we do take a life, we always know exactly how many years we're going to receive. Our eyes just aren't the same, and that is the difference between you and I.
So is he going to ask him for help?
However, if a Shinigami drops his death note and a human picks it up, he can grant that human the eyes of a Shinigami. But only if a deal is made, one that's been with us since ancient times.
And what's the deal?
The price for having a Shinigami's eyes
Is your soul?
is half of that person's remaining lifespan.
Oh.
That's all it is.
Half of my remaining lifespan.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I see.
Is he going to trade
Once
it?
you've made it clear
Yeah,
you're
no.
on the side and won't help me out. You
give me half your remaining.
Dude, he's gonna do it. He's power hungry as fuck.
Yeah. And he's young.
If I agree, I'll be able to know everyone's name just by looking at them. If I had that power, the Death Note would only be easier to use.
Yeah, but you're going to...
So, what'll it be, Light? Is it a deal?
No.
Oh, he's doing it. Wait, so was that L? Or was that a new character?
I don't know. That was the person who was following him.
Has anyone seen Ryuk around lately? Maybe he was serious about losing his death note. Seriously? Why would he need two?
Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
So, the price for receiving the eyes of a Shinigami is no more than half of my remaining lifespan? Out of the question.
Oh, wow. That surprises me.
Yeah, me too.
He just seemed like he was all in on this.
Let's get this straight.
Perhaps
My plan
going
is
to come up with a
create
new
an
deal?
ideal new world free from evil and all criminals.
Anyway, I've done my part. I don't need you complaining. I didn't tell you this earlier on.
This is what you call telling me early on? Don't you think you're a little late? You know, Ryuk, I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offered me wings instead of eyes. Just the idea of flying around freely in the sky sounds very godlike.
He's testing whether he can
After
change the
all,
deal.
It's been mankind's dream since antiquity to be able to fly.
I wouldn't worry. Even without the eyes and the wings, you're already a worthy Shinigami. The Shinigami realm is slowly rotting. We lead meaningless and empty lives. And the only reason we still take human lives is because we're afraid to die ourselves. The truth of the matter is that we no longer even know why we exist. What I'm saying is, compared to that,
Nihilism.
You're becoming a much more impressive Shinigami.
I don't know about that. I mean, from what you're telling me, it sounds like I'm doing a lot more work than they are, but... You told me just now that the Shinigami realm is slowly rotting, right? Well, when you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
Well, Light, I'm not sure why I never noticed this until now, but you're quite the positive thinker.
That's it. I got it.
Got what? What's this about?
I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today.
How you gonna do that?
First, I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death. This should be interesting.
The death's gonna somehow
Okay.
evolve?
The follower?
It's me.
Yeah, maybe.
No, what I'm saying is they all died of heart attacks, but it wasn't quite that simple. Before one of them died, he drew a pentagram on the wall of his cell using his own blood. The other left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful. And as for the third victim, he escaped from his cell and ran all the way to the staff bathrooms before he died.
He has more control than you think.
I have reason to believe that Kira was performing some kind of test using these criminals. And if that's the case, we'd only be giving him the results if this information is leaked to the public.
That's true.
Right. I understand.
Seems to always be correct.
On his victims? Horrible.
He's playing with people's
Horrible.
lives as if all this was just a game.
One of them escaped and ran into the bathroom I had specified in the death note. Another one drew the same symbol I had drawn in the death note before he died. And finally, a third wrote the same letter I had written in the death note, word for word. All three did exactly what I intended them to do. Basically, even the Death Note can't do the impossible. But as long as it's within the realistic limits of what that person might do, I can control them as much as I want before they die.
If Kira used those criminals to conduct an experiment of some sort, it means he's about to start something. If he moves now, there's a good chance that the FBI will notice someone acting suspiciously.
This whole thing would just be a waste of time if he wasn't tailing me.
So tell me, what do you plan on
You can
doing?
go through somewhere where you have to sign in, maybe?
Come on. Didn't you see what I wrote in the Death Note? I explained it in great detail.
He's gonna have that
So
guy.
he wrote
he's
something
gonna have
in-
that guy mug
No, not at
somebody.
all.
The
Anyway, I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high.
Well, he wrote something in the Death Note, which means
I'm
it's going to
so
involve somebody
excited. And
dying,
the best part is
because
I
that's
have
when
you
yeah,
he
I
can
think it's gonna
control
be that
them.
drug addict guy again. But I think I don't know.
During the week.
He's going to end up killing him for no
At
reason.
any rate, I'll be done with my surveillance today, and that'll be it.
Yep.
If he'd have just let it be, something's gonna happen. And
Mm-hmm.
Stay in your seats unless you want to die.
A bus jacking? You gotta be kidding me.
Everybody shut up.
the police are gonna take his
anybody moves,
name,
I'm putting a
and
bullet
then
in
he'll
their
have
head.
access to it.
All right, driver.
Maybe,
You listen to
yeah.
me.
Or maybe
Too
there'll
much
be a
going on
news
and no
article
tricks either.
about how he saved it.
My bus has been hijacked.
Yeah, maybe.
And
As soon as he turns around, I'm going to grab the gun out of his hand.
Don't be stupid. That's risky. If it comes to that, I'll take care of it.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice? Why should we trust you?
I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira. If he was, he could just kill this guy with a heart attack. Here's my proof.
There it is.
FBI?
And then he's going to see him die.
L needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese police. His name is Ray Penber.
don't move, you little punk. What the hell is that? Smartass. You guys were planning something back here, weren't you?
Damn it. If he sees that note from before, he'll find out the Light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Gotcha.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, he touched the book so he can see him now. He can see him
How long have you been hiding back there?
because it was a page out of the Death Note.
Out of the book, yeah.
You mean you can actually see me
Oh, now he's going to be crazy.
Hey there, you. You, keep away from me, you freak.
This isn't good. He's hallucinating.
Yeah.
Everyone, get down.
They're like, we are down.
Oh, I get it. That little note that Light accidentally dropped was actually torn from the pages of the Death Note itself. Since he tricked this guy into touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart.
It is pretty fucking smart.
It is really smart.
Anyone who touches the Death Note can see me. I have to stay till the Death Note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first. Give
Oh,
up
we're going to
his
see him run through him?
Yep,
Yep.
there's your answer.
There we go. Yep.
Stop the bus. Let me off.
Bam.
Oh.
Roadkill, bitch. That was actually really smart.
Yeah.
What a good episode.
Not a very good date, though.
11:45 on the dot. The Death Note never fails. You will be next, Ray Penber.
Oh, and poor Ray Penber was
Dude,
like, he's just
Dude,
done.
he went from
You're gonna start.
He went from killing bad people to now he's just like, we'll take a few good ones out just to protect myself.
Yeah, he's gonna kill freaking. Yeah, like that guy
Yep.
is not a threat to you.
Yeah, like, well, even if he is, like L's not a bad person. You were just killing criminals, but now you're gonna kill L because he's trying to find you, and now this guy because he's trying to find you, and it's like you went from, ultimate dealer of good and taking out evil in the world to like you're looking out for your self-interest first, and I don't know. I mean,
Well, it's like the ends justify the means,
Yeah.
right? If he gets captured, then he can't go ahead and create his perfect little society.
yeah, and I would imagine he's so biased that he's probably thinking that he's all good and these people trying to stop him. I mean, you have to deduce that if they're trying to stop all good, that they're probably evil. So I don't know. I think he's power hungry and just willing to do what it takes to make shit happen.
Absolutely. And very naive.
Yeah. But that was really smart with the fucking paper. Because I'm like, what is he doing? He dropped that? I'm like, was this a mistake? Is he gonna is the guy gonna see the death note about himself? I'm like, what's going on here? But it didn't click that like as soon as he touched it. But when the shadow of the what is it, Ryuk? Is that right?
Yeah, I think it's like Ryuk.
By the end of this series, I'll have his name down. When the shadow popped up on the bus, I was like, oh fuck, okay, I get it. I see what's happening here. Yeah, that was
but also
really good.
Even when the FBI agent was behind him and then he was like writing his plan down, the FBI agent thought he was writing down a plan to pass the note.
Yeah. Yep.
To his date, but then the guy read the note and said, "Oh, it's just little date information."
Which doesn't
doesn't
alert the cop guy either. Like he's just like,
no, but I wonder if the cop's going to pick up on it that he thought that he was writing the plan down on the note, but he didn't write the plan down on the note. He wrote down something else for the guy to pick it up and
maybe,
and not.
I'm also trying to think if like L can, because obviously he's going to hear about this. If he can look at it from an outside perspective and find anything that hints at, some tomfoolery. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think only that the note thing there, where he was writing down, he was supposed to be writing down a plan, but then the guy picked up the note and read the note, and he was like, "Oh my god, he's going to read and find out that it's a plan."
Yeah, because he's writing in the middle of an active hostage situation. Like, why would he write about his date? You know what I mean?
Exactly. But I mean, they even had a little dialogue there where he was sitting there writing it, and he was like, "No, you don't need to write a note about the plan. We can just talk quietly."
Yeah.
But he wasn't writing a plan.
He just wrote some pretty much gibberish.
Yes.
Just to get the guy's
probably
attention.
Hey, I can't wait for our second date or something like that.
Which that's got to raise a flag to Ray. We'll call him Ray, right? That's his name, Ray.
Yeah, his name's Ray.
Ray Fiennes. Anyways, these are good. They're probably gonna go into that next episode. Yeah, those are two really good.
What's gonna happen to Ray? Is he gonna kill Ray? You think he's gonna kill Ray? He doesn't know that Ray is like his investigation is concluded, and he doesn't think that you're Light or Kira.
Yeah, like he literally said, like, "Oh, after today, this guy will be crossed off the list," and then this happens, and like he doesn't know it, but like you don't have to kill this dude. Like the investigation's over.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. We'll see, man.
It's cool. I'm liking it.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that was really, dude. It's really like it's like chess, man. Like their moves, they're like trying to think ahead, and yeah, it's really good.
I like that you could really like be very detailed. Like that opens up a whole new like 4D chess moves of him being able to like write down. He's got 6.5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
For someone to go ahead and do something before he dies, and he can be like super detailed as long as it's like within the realms of possibilities.
Yeah.
He can get super creative. He could write like a whole like Shakespeare play.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you could. I mean, within the realm of possibility is a pretty big realm. Like you could literally go whatever. You could get pretty
He
detailed.
could make like a week-long story of people dying and killing each other.
Yeah, from water heaters.
Right? He could do that too. Like every time everybody goes to try to fix water heaters and they just explode. In all different ways. Like all sorts of things. Nothing, just planes can fall from the sky.
Tankless water heaters. All sorts. Anyways.
So much HVAC, man.
I know. Cool. Yeah, that was a good couple episodes.
Nice. All right, well, looking forward to more of it.
Yep.
I'll try to put out one of these every week. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.